Hello everyone and welcome to Train Sim Classic once again. Late to the party once again on a showcase, just like the NS AC44C6M that we just did yesterday. This is the GP60 DLC made by Reppo. Reppo has been putting out a lot of nice stuff the past couple years. We got the AEM7, the E60, the beautiful Amphlete ones, and now we have the GP60 in ATSF War Bonnet, BNSF H3, and a BNSF H1, which that one I'm kind of confused about, but we'll get into that later on in the video. Currently we're on the Blackwood Creek. We're not going to do like a full, driving the train, but there are some cars in the background. We got a grain train on the BNSF one. The ATSF is just kind of chilling there. But there is a GP60M and a GP60B, which is a B unit. It is basically a locomotive without a cab. They are 3,800 horsepower, 4-axle locomotives powered by EMD 16-cylinder 2-stroke 710 G3 power plant engine. And these were mainly built back in the day in the 1990 for Santa Fe's super fleet intermodal trains, is what they call them. Yes, these actually led intermodal trains, not like the yard trains that they lead right now. Back in the day, all of the yard power that you see, like the GP35s, GP60s, GP40s, SD40s, all that was leading actual mainline freight instead of doing like locals or yard moves now, which it's sad to see, because a lot of these locomotives are getting retired, going to museums, getting scrapped, going to different various short lines. But yes, we now have an actual GP60 in game. I believe somebody else made a model of this as well, but I can't remember who it was. But Santa Fe ordered 63 of these custom GP60Ms, which are equipped with the North American design cabs. And then they followed up in order of 23 cabless GP60B sisters, which were made in 1991, and the GP60s were made in 1990. Obviously, when they were ordered, it was still Santa Fe, so there were no BNSF as of yet. They all wore the War Bonnet paint scheme, and they basically traveled in A, B, B, A lash-up. So A obviously being the locomotive, B being the B unit. The locomotives were assigned numbers 100 to 162, and the B units were assigned 325 to 347. 3 decades later, they're still in service, like I said, on service to BNSF, and they are assigned to a wide range of services throughout the system. We do get 4 different career scenarios. Raton Pass has 2 for Santa Fe operations, and then the Marias Pass has 2 for BNSF operations. Let's go ahead and hop over here. We'll take a look at the Santa Fe one. So this is the Santa Fe number 117. We do have event recorder equipped. Beautiful War Bonnet paint scheme. It does have a little bit of weathering, which you guys can see there. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be weathering, but actually it is, because you can definitely tell on the handrails there. They got paint chips and everything. Very nicely weathered. It's got the headlights that are dimmable, and then we've got ditch lights as well, which I think we have to turn on in the cab. But that is the M, and here is the B. Like I said, literally just a B unit. It's the same exact locomotive, same exact specifications. Only thing is it does not have a cab. Both of the cabs look the same. So yes, ditch light on, and that is now they're on. Now I don't know if this is prototypical to ATSF, but the ditch lights flash, and I did not realize that ATSF had that. I thought it was just like Conrail, Norfolk Southern, and CSX, but apparently they flash. So here is a look at the cab. The windows do open, which is nice. I always love having the open windows, except I think it's only the one that opens and then it locks shut. You can open the back door, I think. No, can't open the back door. But yep, here is a look at the engineer side. Got our, not sure what that is up there. I think that's like, so it looks like it's the radio and just a bunch of random stuff. We got our wiper switches, MU engine, cab lights, all of that good stuff. We got a kind of like on the SD75 IE and the SD75M, we've got the analog and the digital display for the speedometer. We got our stuff over here for everything else. Very cool. And we got our stuff down here for like engine run and step lights and all of that good stuff. Now we do have quite a few different views in the cab here. So we've got number board lights. Obviously this is your back control panel. Then we have your conductor side right here. Got the emergency brake, got his little phone. And that is about it. You can open his window as well. But yeah, their side is pretty much empty. And then back to here. We had class lights, but they don't have it. So I think they just kind of recycled a control panel for these. And then obviously they don't have class lights, so they just took out the sliders. But let's go ahead and turn off those. Let's put that back to off. And we'll actually shut down this locomotive, because we do not need it. And let's head to the BNSF one. Alrighty, so we got generator field, all of that good stuff is on, it looks like. I think that's set to run, so we're good there. Turn on the headlight here. Got the ditch lights on. Let's go ahead and release this brake. Go ahead and change that junction ahead of us here. And here is a sound of the horn and the bell. You gotta say, it is a nice sounding horn. You guys are wondering where the graffitied freight cars are from. It is from DigiRails. I'll have a link to the GP60 and DigiRails in the description. I can't really link the specific pack the cars are in because he uploads a lot of stuff and these are all different. I believe the BNSF, these hoppers are Searchlight Simulations hoppers, and then that is AB Studios' hoppers. So I'll have a link to DigiRails. You'll just kind of have to find and search it yourself. But yeah, very nice DLC. I'm happy with it. We now have another actual yard unit that we can use for grain trains. And, I mean, just any trains, honestly. We got the Marias Pass stuff, the Raton Pass stuff, so we can take hotshot intermodals. or if you want to use them on like locals or switchers or whatever. I don't know if the B units are still active. I know the 60s are. I'm not sure if the capless units are active. But yeah, just a couple of BNSF hoppers here headed to the grain elevator up the line. Nothing too fancy. But yeah, guys, that is a look at the BNSF GP60 made by Reppo. I wonder what... Okay, front is there. That's rear. Okay. Now it's bright. Okay, cool. But yeah, even the BNSF variant has flashing ditch lights, which kind of strikes me as odd. So I don't think I've ever seen a BNSF with flashing ditch lights before. Now, the one thing I'm kind of very confused about. So the actual GP60M comes in the H3 livery, whereas the B unit only comes in the H1 livery. That one I'm very confused about. I'm not sure why only one is in H3 and one is in H1. I figured they would have an H3M and an H3B and then an H1M and an H1B. But nope, the M only comes in H3 and the B unit only comes in H1. I don't understand that one. I don't know, maybe the Bs did not get H3. I don't know. That one is just an unanswered question that I have. But if you guys want, like I said, I'll have it linked in the description. Add some more flair to your consist, your yard jobs, whatever. But yeah, guys, make sure you hit the like button if you enjoyed. Hit that subscribe button. Make sure you follow me on all social media. We're just going to go ahead and end the video right here. I didn't want this to be that long of a video. Just kind of wanted to showcase the locomotive here. We're going to have to go put the brake on. We're rolling backwards, man. There we go. All right, guys. That's going to go ahead and do it. Take care.